Hey guys, welcome back to Margieville. It's Margie. So you're probably looking at the title going, hey, this isn't a vlog, and it's not. Every once in a while, I'm going to throw some videos at you that really aren't vlogging. Probably a lot of them will be product reviews, because I like to shop and I like to try new products, and so that's what I'm doing. So what I wanted to actually talk about was, this is actually just a little bit of an add-on. It's going to be the beginning and end of my review of my Rode VideoMic. So I got a Rode VideoMic just a little bit over a month ago, I think, at this point. And right away, obviously, I recorded an unboxing and a little bit of a review of that there. So that is what I'd like to show you first. And now that I've had it for a month, I will come back afterwards and let you know what I feel about it. Basically, as I've been preparing to start YouTubing, I've been getting my equipment together. Some stuff we owned before, some stuff I've gone out and invested a little bit of money in. And one of the things I realized I needed as soon as I started doing any kind of filming was I needed a better microphone. And I use a Canon EOS M3 camera. And luckily it also, in addition to all of its awesome features, has a mic input. So I can use an external mic on it, which is great. The internal mic is still pretty good, but I realized after listening to some of the audio that I did really want to have a better quality audio for my videos. So I invested a little bit of money into a Rode VideoMic. So the VideoMic that I bought is the Rode VideoMic. It is the mid-level of the VideoMics that Rode makes. There is the Rode VideoMic Go, the Rode VideoMic, and then the Rode VideoMic Pro. To give you an idea of the pricing, and remember this is all in Canadian dollars because this girl is in Canada, the Rode VideoMic Go is usually priced around $129 Canadian. The Rode VideoMic Pro is usually in the 300 and some odd range. I think the last time I saw it was like $369, and then this Rode VideoMic is sort of the mid-level at $189. So I ordered this online off of Amazon, and it was delivered. We've got Amazon Prime, so it was delivered in a few days. Yay! I've pulled it out of obviously its Amazon brown box, but I need to break into it. So that's what I'm going to do. Using the ever trusty steak knife to get into my equipment. So there is the mic. It's pretty lightweight. It doesn't have a battery in it yet, and that's one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to put a battery in it in a moment. It takes a 9-volt battery in the mic itself versus the VideoMic Go uses the internal power from your camera. I didn't want that just because I didn't want to eat through my batteries. I mean, I eat through my batteries recording anyways, so I didn't want to eat through my batteries anymore. So I did invest in this one. Like I said, it was just a little more expensive than the VideoMic Go. And it's got a nice little lightweight, nice suspension on the, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, on the stand. So what are the features? It's got a high-pass filter, 100 hours of battery life on a 9-volt, integrated Rycote Lear suspension, which is this lovely suspension. Love it. And it's got a 10-year warranty. Seems like it's a pretty easy to follow quick start guide. It's got a parts guide that tells me what everything is. and then information on my controls, which is down here. Everything with nice, big, pretty pictures. It tells me instructions on how to mount it on my camera. Basically, it works with your cold shoe. Tells you how to secure your cables and how to install the battery. And I guess after that, it's pretty much straightforward. You just start recording. So what I'm going to do, because right now I've been recording on the internal mic on my camera, is I am going to grab a battery, come back, and mount this camera, and then we are going to see what the difference is in the sound. All right? So I have installed the mic on the camera, so hopefully we're hearing a difference in the sound. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I'm not going to be able to tell the difference until I listen back on this recording. It was pretty easy to install, like the instructions said. It was super easy. Slide the casing off the battery compartment, slide the battery in, put it on the shoe, lock it in on the shoe, like just to wind it up a little bit, and then plug it into my digital mic in on my camera. So pretty easy. It's pretty lightweight still, even with the battery. I would suspect, I think it's in around the 3 to 4 ounce range, which as far as I'm concerned is pretty super lightweight, which is fantastic when I'm taking it out of the out of the studio and out in the real world. I want to make sure that it's easy to carry on my GorillaPod. I will say though, my one issue, obviously, and this is going to be a problem obviously with any mic and with any kind of camera that has a flip up screen. Obviously when you are YouTubing or vlogging, you are oftentimes, if you don't have an external monitor, reliant on your flip up screen to be able to see what the heck is going on. Well, I'll show you what the problem is. This is basically blocking my view of my screen, which is why this, by the way, this use of this mirror is so horrible, because I can barely see it, and what I can see is upside down, because at this point my screen is sort of leaning back about yay big, like about an inch or so, maybe a little less than an inch. It's leaning back, so as soon as it kind of gets on that angle, it flips the picture around. So basically, if I can see myself, it's upside down. So question is that going to be a problem? Probably not. As soon as I set up my shot and I'm happy with it, then if I'm sitting here in this studio, then I can just do whatever I need to do, and I don't need to see myself, which is probably a better idea anyways. But is this going to be problematic on the road? It might be, but the benefits of having a microphone, I think, are going to outweigh the drawbacks of that flip-up screen. And, I don't always have to, in the studio, mount it on the shoe. I can undermount it on the tripod that I'm on, so there's an option there for me as well. So yeah, I think this is gonna work. Hopefully it does. Hopefully what we're getting out of this sound is so much better, I hope. $189 better than what we heard before. So yes, this was the unboxing of my new VideoMic by Rode, and thanks for watching. So as you can see, there was a substantial difference between the onboard mic on the Canon EOS M3 that I have and the Rode VideoMic that I purchased. As you can tell, there's still a substantial difference, or at least I hope you can tell there's a substantial difference between the onboard mic and this Rode VideoMic. Do I still love it? I actually do. The sound clarity is fantastic. I'm still working out some of the issues in post. So when I'm editing my videos, I'm having to work out some of the issues with it sometimes sounding a little tinny, or like I'm in a bit of a cave. I think in some ways that has a lot to do with the rooms that I'm usually in, because I find that when I'm doing outdoor filming, it tends to be a little less, although I'm then contending with background noise like traffic or whatnot. The only thing that I have a major issue with the design on this is the ability to adjust the decibel level is an interior switch. And I know other YouTubers have reviewed this, and this is the ongoing issue most YouTubers have, is that if I want to make any of those major adjustments, I have to go in there with, well, to be honest with you, I haven't even figured out what works. We have tried some of our precision tools at home, and even though it's just the way that they're angled and the length of most of the tools, because most of them are screwdrivers of some form or another, it's just almost impossible to get in there, and I don't know what the designers were thinking, but at this point right now at the 0 dB level I seem to be doing it okay. I probably wouldn't want to change it unless I was doing really up close studio work. And even at this rate, I'm still about 3 feet away from my camera and mic rig, and this seems to be perfect, but if I was doing a little more close-up, I might consider making that adjustment, but I wouldn't want to have to make it on a regular basis because, like I said, it's near impossible to do. So I will flip over to just show you basically what it looks like right now. You can see that it's just near impossible to get in there. So if anybody has any suggestions on tools that I don't have to go out and buy especially to deal with this, like is there something you suggest that most of us might have in our houses? So yeah, that is basically the unboxing on the Rode VideoMic. I do love it. I love how lightweight it is. It works great. The issue with the flip-up screen is just not going to go away at this point unless I find a way to jimmy the screen and have it go flip sideways. But that's something for me to think about in the future. I have undermounted the mic on my tripod. I don't always do it because I find that sometimes the way that I've jimmied my undermount doesn't always work that well with the mic and tends to muffle it somehow. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to do a review on. I know that upcoming, I've already noted in my first vlog that I will be doing a review of my new snowshoes as soon as I get a chance to get out on the mountains and actually try them out. I probably will do a review of my Canon EOS M3, which again, I absolutely adore, but I am still learning about it. I'm still trying to figure out some different things, and I haven't played around with my my lenses as much as I should and can. So yeah, thanks for stopping by and checking out my Rode VideoMic unboxing, and I'll see you on the vlog later.